What's up everyone, welcome back one more time. You know the deal, we are going to play an arena cube draft and we will just jump into the queue and hope that we can come up with a good deck. We already did one cube draft before. You can go check that video a couple of days ago. We did a very nice Boros aggro deck. So let's see what we open today and hope to have success. And we'll walk you through every pick. So let's take a look at this. And what do we have here? A nice Skyclave Apparition, pretty nice card. Pretty nice removal card. There's a Shark Typhoon, which is very good for the control deck. There are very good stuff for the aggro deck, and I think aggro strategy is the best in this cube. And I think I like taking the Skyclave Apparition first pick, just because it's so efficient. We are also taking the single best card in white from the pack. That might mean that to our left, people will perhaps not see so much white going to them. Other things in consideration, maybe the Professional Facebreaker, but I'm not going to first pick that. First Person Keeper is good just for value to gain life. But Skyclave, I think Skyclave Apparition is a solid first pickup for us. Maybe go into the mono white direction. All right, yeah, we're going to first pick the Skyclave. What do we have next? So next, we can see that there are at least 2 or 3 things for the white deck already, in Clarion Spirit and Dauntless Bodyguard. Although I very much like Io the Downsky, this could be a good top end for our curve. And also Emeria is very good, just as a very solid land that can be casted as a spell. And I think that I'm debating over those white cards. Other than that, I don't see anything that I'm very interested into. Maybe the lands are good, maybe a pathway. But for now, we're going to stick with the game plan, which is drafting white. And these two might wheel, at least one of the two. So what's the pick? Is it the Myria or is it AO? I think I like picking the Myria. It's very efficient, allows us to run just 16 lands and this, so let's go with the Myria. And now we see an Intrepid Adversary, and I like that we are cutting white very much, so people to our left might be moving into different archetypes. I like the Titan of Industry very much in the cube, especially if you can go into the Blink deck. Other than that, I think Brazen Borrower is very good. Knight of Autumn is very good. But we are going to pick here the Intrepid Adversary. Continue to draft good white cards. When we open a Archon of Emeria, this makes it so that each player can cast more than one spell and non-basics from opponents enters the battlefield tapped. But there's also a Venerated Loxodon, and this one can really become a big threat, just because you can convoke it with little creatures and put a +1/+1 counter in all of them. There's also Cathar Commando, which is an all-star in Limited, especially in this cube where you're going to see so many artifacts or enchantments going around. I think I like the Venerated Loxodon, but I think Cathar Commando is a must pick for our deck. We need some removal for artifacts and enchantments, and Venerated Loxodon could really come in the wheel. So yeah, let's pick up Commando. Alright. When we're here, we have a very interesting choice to make. We either take a Wrath, which could help us battle against like other aggro strategies. Although I'm not very sure how much is going to benefit us to actually play a Wrath. And we have a Lurrus. And Lurrus is really interesting because we could actually try to draft the Lurrus deck, and the Lurrus deck is very good. I've drafted it the last time the Arena Cube came, and it's very fun. So I'm going to just pick it. I'm passing on a very good opportunity to pick up a Wrath, but let's try to see what we can do with Lurrus. So no white now. No white and nothing that could go with Lurrus, which is slightly awkward. So now here, I'm looking at either Cosmos Elixir or Elspeth Nightmare. Elspeth's Nightmare is just a very good card. We could definitely go into something with black now that we have picked Lurrus. I don't like anything else. Cosmos Elixir could be a little slow for us. Celestis, I don't think we need it. So let's pick the Nightmare. So here we see Splicer, right? So yeah, not sure if we can actually pull off the Lurrus of the Dreamland deck, like playing it as a companion. I mean, it will require that we go 2 mana value attack, and I'm not sure that's good. And Blade Splicer is very good for us. So let's pick this up. And here there's a Valor stance, which can help us protect our creatures or destroy a creature with toughness 4. We're going to pick this over Menethide. Here we have a Patriarch's Humiliation, which makes a target creature perpetually loses all abilities, and then it deals damage to it equal to the number of creatures we control. This could be a very fun card to run. Loses all abilities, and then we deal damage equal to the number of creatures. So this could be a very good card in our deck. All right, let's move. Whoa, no. All right, so remember when I said we were cutting white to the left and hoping nobody's going to get into white? Well, we made it. We made it. You can see here the 3 cards that we wanted. The question is, what do we pick? What do we pick here? Do we like the Clarion Spirit more? Yeah, just because of we might pick the Loxodon. Just because we might pick the Loxodon. I don't remember where was the Loxodon. Maybe next pack? I think it was this pack. Alright, so white is open for us. At least the white aggro plan is open. You can see us pivoting into green too. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There's the Loxodon that we wanted to see. Alright, I just want all the cards here, but Loxodon is much better. So Loxodon. Nothing else coming our way now. Maybe a Rabbit Battery for a more aggro deck. I think I'm going to move whatever's not in whites to the sideboard for now. Eater of Virtue, alright. And what do we have here? For us, it has to be the Volkmane Vampire. Just very solid, draws cards when we play creatures with power 2 or less. Although triggers 1 more time. And nothing else really. We will wheel Isamaru, which is a very nice 1-drop for the deck. But here we are going to take the Welcoming Vampire. There's nothing else really that I'm expecting from this pack. So hoping that we see Isamaru when we come back to this pack later. And nothing else. And now what? So now for the white deck, we see a Legion's Landing, which is very efficient if we can actually create some tokens and attack, transform it into a land, and start creating the 1/1 vampire creatures token with lifelink. There's also a Kabira Takedown, which helps us have a little bit more removal and occupy a land space. But this is going to will too, for sure. And the Champions of Tier, yeah, this card is okay. Nothing else. So I'm just going to pick the Legion's Landing and move on. Oh, okay. All right. Now I like this even more because we open an Elspeth. This one can +1 to put counters on creatures, -3 to look at the top 7 cards, and then we can put a permanent with mana value 3 or less on the battlefield with a shield counter. So another very nice card that we can curve out into. And I don't see anything that I like, but we are hoping to wheel either of these artifacts. Shadow Spear could be fun. So yeah, let's take the Elspeth. Getting past, and Elspeth conquers dead. Nice, nice, nice. So Elspeth is coming for us. Elspeth conquers dead. There's also Selfless Savior and Shelter. I like both. We're definitely going to see one of these two come back. So we will be happy to pick one of those two, but Elspeth conquers dead has to be one of the best cards that we can ask for in this deck. So yeah, taking that. How's our curve looking? Looking nice. And here it's interesting. So we're definitely picking up Farewell just because it's just so versatile. We don't need to remove all creatures. Sometimes we will be pressured so much by other things like artifacts and enchantments that Farewell is very, very good for us. And I'm going to pick this up. But then there's a Restoration Angel, which could do things for us. Like we have Welcoming Vampires, Skyclave Apparitions, Blaze Splicers, things that we could be blinking and be benefiting from. But I'm not going to pass a Farewell. And Jesus. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So here has to be Esper Sentinel, right? Like, again, we cut white so much that we're going to see one of these two come back. I'm really hoping that it is the March, but I won't pass a Esper Sentinel. It can provide so much value being played early. We are getting hooked up with white. What? All right, so here, very interesting pick. Luminarch Aspirant, you know how strong this card is, and it gets out of control. Although Angel of Invention is a topper, is a card that we can use to finish the game. I don't know what's the best card here for us. I guess it's Luminarch Aspirant. I really think that this one is the less chance to wheel, and we could see Angel of Invention coming back. When we open a Immortal Sun or a Lunarch Veteran. Lunarch Veteran is very efficient. 1 mana, 1/1. Makes us win life, and then it comes back as a flying 1/1. Although Immortal Sun could potentially be very good for us. But we are just going to stick to the plan, being very, very aggro. Yeah, here we see Isamaru coming back. I would really like to wheel the Angel, and then also the Angel of Invention, and also, what was the other thing we were waiting for? Yeah, very solid in white. So just a very good mono white deck. Would like to open a Brutal Cathar. We're still on pack 2 and our deck is finished. Would like to open. There was a Selfless Savior that was coming. I think that's in the same pack from Isamaru. No, not really. Okay, so here nothing basically. Yeah. So let's take the Triumph. Yeah, I don't think we're going. Oh, this is the artifact pack. There were a couple of artifacts. I think it was Shadow Spear. Well, Journal could be good, but I doubt we're going to play it. There's the Selfless Savior. Yes. Very happy to see that. Nothing that we are going to play. Do we see the Angel? Whoa. Oh my god. What's the pick here? What's the pick? It's the March. Sorry, Adanto Vanguard. I really like you, but... So now we open an Approach of the Second Sun, which can win the game for us. But there is a wedding announcement that also works really, really well with our current strategy. So we either further develop our strategy, or we pick up an alternative win con. There's also the Oketras Monument, but I don't think the Oketras Monument is going to be taken. Nobody's drafting white. And I think that if nobody's drafting white, then, well, we will pick the announcement because we are planning on winning the Oketras Monument. That's the plan. That's the plan. Adeline. All right, pick up Adeline. Wheel Laziel. Yeah, that's the plan. Jeez, we executed this plan to perfection. Benalish Marshall is amazing in our deck. Just a lord that we will be able to cast no matter what, because we are just going to play one color. Yeah. Maul of the Skyclaves is very nice. And we'll throw an Inspector here. I don't know what we're going to cut. I mean, there's so much stuff going around. Yeah. We didn't pick the other MDFC. We didn't pick the Kabira Takedown. That was not passed to us. This deck is looking amazing already. So yeah, let's pick the Maul. More removal in the form of Touch or Inspire Overseer to draw cards. I really like the Inspire Overseer. We need removal. I think Touch the Spirit Realm is important in our deck, and I think we will also see the Overseer come back. So let's pick up the Touch. Into a Portable Hole or Banishing Slash. And out of these two, we're most likely going to see again the Banishing Slash. So Portable Hole could be very good for the aggro strategy. It works with Lurrus. I'm going to pick this up. And then wait for the Banishing Slash. So removal is now coming our way. Felidar Retreat or Usher of the Fallen. Interesting. Another interesting decision. So while I think that Felidar Retreat is very good, I think Usher of the Fallen fits our strategy much better. We can play it with Lurrus and it's much more efficient. We might see Felidar Retreat come back. And let's see, the wheels. Oh, this is not a wheel pack. And there's a restoration, so we have everything that we want and more. Igancho could be fun. Igancho could be really fun. Do we need restoration? Or we need Igancho? I think we need restoration. Wow, this deck is bonkers. The deck is bonkers. Yeah, deck is very good. I can see ourselves running just 16 lands and an Emeria. But we will have to make decisions about what to cut. It's not going to be easy. And we might be looking at cutting a lot of 3-drops just because they don't work with our lures. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we cannot make... Oh, Jesus. Well, there's the Oketras. That's the plan. All right, I'm so sorry, Approach. I'm so sorry. We're going to win White Weenie style. And Oketras Monument is just too good to pass. Wow. A draft executed to perfection. Everything we could want and more. There's a 3-bin Inspector. Wow. There's the... Just too good at drafting. Just too good at drafting. Okay, we just... This was just... We just drafted white and nobody else even touched a white card. I mean, what do we do? When do we cut? So let's read Lurrus. Each permanent card in our starting deck has mana value 2 or less. So we could play non-permanents with 3 mana, but I think everything is permanent with us, with this deck. That's a shame. All right, so let's remove these lands and see what are we going to do with this deck. So Emiria, we can move it around. It's okay. We will for sure play it. Farewell. We can run it. Elspeth, we would run it. Elspeth conquers that, and Loxodon. Laziel, not for now. Felidar Retreat, I really don't like Felidar Retreat if we are running just all basics. At best, we play this on turn 4. Play, what, 3 more lands in the game and make 3 2/2s or put counters. I think we have more efficient ways of building a board. Then Oketra's Monument is a must play, Lurrus is a must play, Marshall is a must play, Skyclave, Adeline, Vampire, Announcement. And here's where we have to decide what we do. Touch. Let's see, let's move removal to the side. We have this. What else? March. Portable Hole. Yeah. How many creatures are we running right now? 18, there's too many creatures. And our 3-drop slots is good, but we have to cut at least 8 cards. Not making this look very easy, but well, Esper Sentinel will play. Isamaru, we have better ways of spending 1 mana in this deck, so we might be cutting Isamaru, we might be cutting the Lunar Veteran. Oh, this is another removal spell, we might have to cut removal spell. Selfless Savior is cool, Inspector is good, Usher of the Fallen is good, Aspirant is good, Cathar Commando, Clarion Spirit, and Adversary. And then we have to cut some 3-drops. There's no way around. Splicer. It's a good aggro card, but we cannot abuse this card, so we might cut Splicer. Maul. It's a good way to push damage through, but we might be going wide instead of just going tall with this. Then there's the Restoration, which I mean can help us really ramp into some things, play some 2-drops, and create more tokens. So we are going to play that. Wait Announcement 2, Welcoming Vampire, Adeline, Skyclave, Marshall Lurrus. So let's see here. We might be cutting, oh geez, Elspeth Resplendent. Let's see, what's our removals? We just need to cut 5 more things. There's some argument for us running 15 lands, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that. We need to cut 5 more things. March is good. Humiliation. Humiliation is really fringe. I think I'm going to cut Humiliation. Portable Hole could work. Barrier Stance can work. Slash can work. Versatile. So you need to cut 4 more things. Five mana slot is okay. Esper Sentinel, Legion's Landing, 1-drops is okay. Oketra's Monument is okay. So what is sure that we're going to play? Legion's Landing. Maybe we cut the Overseer, just drawing a card. It's not good enough compared to the value of the other cards. Waiting Announcement, Welcoming Vampire, Adeline, Skyclave. Maybe it has to be another removal. We have Skyclave. Perhaps we can cut the Virus Stance, because it's also very specific. If we're going against an aggro deck, this does nothing. We just protects our threats. So let's cut that, and we need to cut 2 more things. What is it? So perhaps Raven Inspector is too slow. And maybe one of the top curves. Maybe Farewell. Maybe we have to go fast enough so we don't even need Farewell. Could be. Could be. I think I'm going to try that. I think that if I'm using Farewell, I'm already losing the game. And just wrathing everything is not going to help me to do that. We just need presence on board. So we just add 16 planes. And that's it. There's an argument for us playing 15 lands, but our average mana cost is 2.7. I think we have to try this. I think we could try this and see how it feels. We might be flooding out in this deck and unnecessarily, but I don't think that running 15 lands is very clever, because we might be mana screwed more often than not. Yeah, we will go first with this hand. Well, it's okay, it's going to need the 3rd land. No 1-drop, huh? No 1-drop. Alright. There's the 3rd land, so here we will go Clarion Spirit. So now we're working towards Elspeth Resplendent. We have removal, Skyclave, more touch. We need a little bit more aggression, a little bit more oomph to start attacking and deal damage to them. Otherwise, this control deck could rip us apart. Opponent playing Izzet and a Darefleet Daredevil. Another land. Alright, so we can start pressuring them. So let's remove the Daredevil. One more land to go for Elspeth. An opponent with the Champion of Wits. Okay. Gonna draw some cards, discard some cards. Filter out their hand. What did they discard? They might be some sort of reanimator deck. No, with these colors, impossible. Question is here, do we remove? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to remove the champion. And I really like using the Touch of the Spirit Realm here, just because we don't get to eternalize it. So yeah, let's just do this. Get the champion back here. And attack for 4. And let's hope to draw a plains and play Elspeth. Opponent with another island. And pass. And now I'm scared about counters. So let's see if we can keep attacking. So we have to try to play this. We cannot play around counters with them. Yep. At least that's out of their hand. We had to do that. There's an argument for me to hold on to that, but all right. We haven't found enough aggression in our deck. Too many lands, so yeah, we might have to go to 15, you know? We might have to go to 15 lands, after all. Jesus, we dried up. The Legion's Landing's not going to help us here. All right. Well, at least we can do this and get a samurai. Not that it matters. Really looks like this is over. Yeah, so drawing 6 lands in 13 cards, not very good for us. Even though we were working towards the Elspeth. Well, let's remove that. Attack with our Vigilant token. If you want to block, you can block. Okay, so we are in top deck wars, but opponent has a Hall of the Storm Giant, and we don't. We could draw into... Oh, well, here comes the aggression. Hall, down to 13. Meria. Well, Meria can help us next turn if we draw the 7th plains. Alright, we are taking 7 more. Asher of the Fallen. Well, at least we can champ block with this. Jesus. Jump here. Okay, we're putting some angels. They have vigilance, but and we can double block this Hall of the Storms. Please don't have anything. Please don't have anything. Just activate the Hall. Just activate the Hall. So Steam Vents activates the Hall. That's great. We will double block that. I mean, if they have a bolt or a shock or whatever, then that's okay. Alright, well, 3 turn clock. I mean, I was about to scoop, don't get me wrong. Seagate Stormcaller. So they can copy what? Expressive Iteration? Yeah, they're going to find something, right? Wow. It's not gonna be good enough for us. What do they find? Not gonna be good enough. We need... Can we put 2 counters on the Angel? Expressive Iteration one more time. This is so close. And a unlicensed Hearse. 4 cards in hand. A vehicle that they can use. Ah, and they are not casting it, and we drew so many lands this game. 9 of our 16. Yeah, very, very frustrating. Well, they are going to 2. So you either kill us or... And they kill us here with the Great Shark. GG's. Well, We drew 9 of our 16 planes. So we were not going to win that like that. So let's see, let's try to go to 15 and that. And we can bring back what? We need more creatures. Yeah, we need more creatures than what we're playing currently. So we might need to go Inspiring Overseer. Well, that was disappointing, but we knew that it could happen. We had 16 lands and a spell that is a land also, but now we have 15 lands and a spell that is a land. Might have been the correct way to go from the get-go. But yeah, opponent got us there. I don't think there's nothing wrong with the deck. Just well, we decided to play the Elspeth Resplendent on turn 5, clearly onto a counter, but you know, we might as well try to slam that. All right, hand looks very good. And looks fantastic. We'll keep. Opponent with the Temple Garden. Alright, so we will go Legion's Landing. And a Forest and Alliance Slash. So I think I'd like to do is to just hold to the Clarion Spirit next turn. We could no, we won't do that. Or maybe we do, just because we want to trigger this at least one time. Alright, well, that's good for us. So now we play the Clarion Spirit. Really? Okay. Alright. So we will go with Adeline and just attack with the Clarion Spirit, create a 1/1. Next turn we could Loxodon. Usher. So we can go Usher. And I think I just like to attack with everything. And I'm not going to play the Loxodon, I'm just going to create a 1/1 with Adanto. Thragtusk, alright, so they're going to gain 5. We will make a 1/1. And we will go to attacks with everything. So they trade with Adeline. Go to 5. Creates a beast. We will portable hold the beast. And also activate the Usher. Storm the festival for the opponent. I think we are a little faster than that. You need to gain life somehow. And that's not going to do it. We even drew the Skyclave. And we attack with everything and just win. Alright. We bounced back. So now we're 1-on-1. Yeah, deck felt much better there, much lighter, faster. I think going 15 planes and 1 MDFC is the way to go. Oh, we can do that again. Opponent goes first. We have another good hand. Aspirant, this is the nerfed Aspirant, so this triggers only at the end of the beginning of the end step. Alright, let's hope to draw another card, another planes. Opponent with Magda. We can kill that. We will definitely kill Magda. Oh, no, it has to be tapped, right? Okay, so instead of doing that, we will just play the Clarion Spirit. If you want to remove the Clarion Spirit, that's okay. If you want to attack into the Clarion Spirit, we will trade. Come on, please, give us a third land. There it is, there it is. So I think I'm just taking a turn to do this. Restoration of Eganjo. We are still at 20, so that's okay. So next turn we can discard Aspirant, bring it back with the Restoration. Hopefully they pump here twice. And an Ember Cleave. Alright, so we can deal with that. No big deal. Alright. So let's discard the Aspirant. Bring back the Aspirant. Play the planes. And just thinking about banishing Slash the Goblin. This is equip 3. Can we go over that, over the top with that? This is going to smack us for a bunch. But I'm not very scared about the Goblin. I'm more scared about Ember Cleave, to be honest. With a counter here. So next turn we can go Elspeth. We will have also the flipped, the Architect. Alright. Smack us for 2. And a Light of the Stage for 2 lands. We like to see that. Then, and a Pilgrim's Eye. What are they looking for there? Are they playing what? Pilgrim's Eye? Okay, we like to see the Intrepid Adversary. So what's the play here? The play might be actually Elspeth. -3 her. And put what? A Welcoming Vampire? We could put a Portable Hole. I think I like Welcoming Vampire. Just the fact that it comes with a shield counter is so big of a deal. Alright, and we will buff up the Architect, put it in out of range of 4 mana removal spells. And we can be out aggroing the aggro deck. Alright, why do you play that from your hand and not from exile? Alright, I don't know. Treasure map in a red aggro deck? I'm not very sure about this strategy. You should attack to get rid of the counter. So now we can put a flying counter. Sorry, a lifelink counter on the Architect. Go to attacks. Attack with these. Create a 1/1, draw card. And here we have a very nice tactic for the Frenzy. Because they have a lot of lands, so they could very well chain a couple of red spells all together and come back in this game. We're going to spend 3 mana to do that, and we're not going to spend mana for anything else. So we smack them there, we play the Cathar Commando, and we just blow up their Frenzy. And we win. Very, very nice. Yeah, deck is feeling very strong. Deck is feeling very strong. Alright, coming back for the 4th round. We are currently 2-1 with a mono-white Winnie deck. It's very, very efficient. We are going first with 4 lands and 3 spells, which is slightly awkward. We have a Lurrus, but yeah, what are we going to do? Mulligan to have 3 spells and 3 lands? I don't think so. We have to go like this. We have to keep not the ideal hand with this deck for sure. We could be in all sorts of trouble. Yeah, an opponent with the Dread Wanderer more lands. We will definitely champ the Dread Wanderer because Lurrus is in our hand, you know. It might die, but at least it's something that can provide value to us. Alright, so opponent with a plane, so they are playing Orzhov. With Inquisition, so now Lurrus is not anymore. Wow. Opponent. Well, we can work towards Elspeth. That's a good strategy. There's 2 more turns. They're passing. Alright, so we will play Adeline and hope that they spend their removal spell there. Nothing? Well, I like our chances better now. Put it with their 4th land, and a Ranger of Eos going to look for tutor 2 creatures with mana value 1 or less. So they are filling up. Yeah, they are aggro. Alright. So let's go with Elspeth, minus Elspeth. Find something good. Yeah, Benalish Marshall is good. Benalish Marshall is fantastic here. Alright. Trade there, punch them. We even have the Conqueror's Death and the removals. Oops. The opponent? What's it? What is it? And I go blank. Alright, gonna discard a couple of cards. Yeah. There's the Usher. There's the Knight. We draw planes. We can tick up. And what do we do? She already has Vigilance. We could give her First Strike. And we smuck with everything. Alright. So Elspeth will go down. Oh no, we have the Vigilant Adeline. So we can block. We will definitely block there. Opponent pumps. Can they pump twice? No. Pump once. 4 or 5. And you have a trick? No. He has First Strike. Jeez. And a Fatal Push. Alright. That's what they were trying to do. Shadow Spear. But I think now we can play these. What can we do here? Give first strike. So they have to jump. And we're empty-handed. So we have an Elspeth, we're empty-handed, and this looks game over. Ah, nice, nice, nice. 3-1. We bounced back from that brutal first turn, first game. Yep, going up for the 5th round, trying to get to 4 wins as we usually want to. And opponent goes first. Hand looks very good. We'll keep this. Opponent with the aggro again. Hopefully they don't have removal for this. They don't. Let's draw a 2-mana spell. No, we don't. So next turn we will go again with the Restoration of Eiganjo Tactic. We might go Oketra's Monument. No blocks here. Our opponent playing Naya. Alright. So let's do it. Restoration. We'll grab us another Plains. And we can attack them since we are not planning on blocking with this. We don't have a 2-mana value card to use with the Restoration, so we will ramp. We will use the ramp with this. Alright, so they remove the Sentinel. So let's discard this. Bring it back. Do this and set up by playing the Monument. So next turn we have a creature, we can play an Overseer. We can even... No, we cannot conquer Seth. The Seal Away. Opponents abrades the Oketra's Monument, very nice. And plays a Wedding Announcement. With that we will conquer death. For sure. Don't want to give them any advantage with this. Alright. Okay, no removals. I liked it. I like it. Okay, there's another Plains, which is nice. What do we do here? I think we can Overseer, draw a card. Luminarch Aspirant, which is very good. Legion's Landing. And we can also play the Luminarch Aspirant. What happens if we attack? They double block? And we just kill whatever they use to double block? I think I like that. Because we will also... Oh no. We cannot bring that back. But let's see. This gives us another token. If they want to double block, I'm happy. Yeah. Alright. That's good enough for me. And trigger this at the end of the turn. We will put the counter on the Inspiring Overseer. So now we have a Loxodon, we have a Touch. We won't be able to do anything with this, but... Right, Phoenix can attack us. Put us down to 13. Oh, Elspeth, 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 Elspeth. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. So yeah, cast Elspeth. Take down Elspeth. Ooh, what do we want to put here? Ooh. I think I like putting a wedding announcement of ourselves. And just pass. Yep, no attacks. End the turn. Put a counter there, so we can block now the Phoenix of Ash. Although they can pump it. We have never had the chance to sneak in a Loxodon at the moment. Let's block the Ash. They're going to pump it. Alright, so they're not doing anything else. We can wait. And a Clarion Spirit. Oh, we draw a Clarion Spirit of our own. So now we can do 1, 2. Let's see. Go back. Cast a Loxodon. Tap. 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 Pay 1. Resolve. Put a counter on everything. And just take up Elspeth to the Loxodon, put a flying counter.
Show him what you got.
And cast the touch, removing the Clarion Spirit. And put another counter on a life linker. Wow, the deck is so good. Wow. Just wow. 4-1. 4-1 with a magnificent mono white deck that we perfectly drafted, and we perfectly predicted that we were going to get every single good card in white. And we just did. We are 4-1. Let's get to 5. 5 is even mana dance. Opponent goes first. Hand looks good. Hand looks good. Wedding announcement, Overseer. Would like to draw a 1 mana play for this turn. That would be fantastic. More aggro. People playing aggro. Just like us. Another planes, we pass. Here comes the Bomat Courier. Opponent with a nice lands. Play Clarion Spirit. They have a burn spell in hand. Gonna kill the Clarion Spirit with it. Or not, or not. What do we do here? Catcher's Monument or Wedding Announcement? Royal Eruption. I think we can play the Monument. Aha, aha. So right now I think that we are going to play the Wedding Announcement. Just because next turn we can go a Catcher's Monument into the Usher. And get a 1-1. Kumano faces Kakasan. That's okay. And they don't attack. We can even get the Bomat Courier. So let's do what we were going to do. Usher of the Fallen. Sack for 1. They might sack the Courier to get those 3 cards. We're trying to look for an opening for us to portable hold them. Glorybringer, alright, so what are they coming after? Will they exert? They do to the Usher. Alright, that's okay. We are at 11, Selfless Savior is nice, so we can go... Let's see, we can go Overseer, make a 1/1, in a life draw card, play a Plains, Portable Hold, the Bowmat Courier, cast the Selfless Savior, and just attack. And we will draw a card out of the wedding announcement. And everything has +2/+2. Let's see. Opponent passing, attacking us. So we will block there. Embercleave, all right. We go down to 8. We draw more lands. We attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They can put that onto the Glorybringer and kill us. Wow, we're going to lose to this. Wow. I don't believe it. Well, we could draw something with a wedding announcement. No lifelink. Let's see, we might draw something. Oh no, this is already flipped. Yeah. Well, they have to do it. They have to move the Embercleave to the Glorybringer. Jeez, we died to Glorybringer, our hand was so good. Our hand was so good. What? What was that sequence? Alright, we lose. They out-aggroed us with Embercleave. Very nice. We did not have an answer for that. And now we're 4-2. They were even on the play. Yeah. So this is the aggro cube, baby. This is the aggro cube. Everybody's playing aggro. We are playing aggro too, don't get me wrong. Yeah, let's try to win one more at least. Alright, here we are back, currently sitting at a 4-2 record with a White Winnie deck. And we will go first. Hand looks good. Need to draw more lands. There's a Sagoth Triumph. We will round this adversary. So opponent Sultai, yeah? Or maybe 5-color stuff. Yeah, looks like 5-color. There's a Ledger Shredder. We will Portable Hold that as fast as we can. Get in with the adversary and pass. Opponent with the Puppet Stitcher. We draw the 4th land, which is very nice. Next turn we can use that. But right now we are just trying to remove everything that walks. Everything that walks. All right, win 3, punch for 3. There's a Restoration of Iganjo. We really like to see this, hoping that this not get countered. Yes, no counters. So So we get the planes. And we go to attacks. Again, attacking for 3. And now we have good stuff in hand. Crossroads. Rise to the bottom. Passes again. As a removal. Strangles. Alright. Ooh, Adeline. I'd like to see that. I'm not going to discard anything. I will just go Oketra's Monument. Into Adeline, Resplendent Cathar. Create a 1/1. And now we're waiting with the Elspeth Conqueror's Death in hand. We transform these. We try to play the Marshal to pump the team. Create another 1/1. And go to attacks. Create another 1/1. Grow the Adeline. This is game. Yeah. 5 victories. We're 5-2. The deck functioned pretty well right there. Nice. Let's go to 6. Let's go to 6 if we can. We are already at even money. Like we are getting back 4,000 gold and a couple of rares, perhaps. So we're even higher than even money. All right, so Usher, Silver Savior, hand looks good again. So Usher of the Fallen, turn 1. It's very brutal, always very brutal. Well, know when it dies. Know when it dies. There's an Adeline, so now we're missing a planes to kind of go off again. Hoping that our deck does not betray us at this moment. Cold Steel Heart, come on, give us a planes, give us a planes, give us a planes, give us a planes. Not a planes, not a planes. Ah. Well, one more chance at a planes. And we could be in trouble otherwise. Well, if we're going to lose to Mana Screw, then so be it. So be it. Croxa. Alright, so we're going to discard something. And I think I'm going to discard the removal spell. Alright, so they escape Croxa. Hopefully they are also missing land drops. That would be nice. Looks like they are not. Bloodshift's Thirst, so let's save this. Come on, planes, come on. Give me the planes. There it is, there's the planes. So now I like to do this just because next turn if we draw another planes we could go Adeline into Overseer. Could even try to go Overseer first. We have 2 chances at a planes. Opponent passing. There's a first chance at a planes not working. Create a 1/1. Draw another card. Planes. Yeah. Yes. And now comes Adeline, another 1/1. And another 1/1. Wow. Pressure them with even more 1/1s. Wow, are we turning this one? Opponent with a Reckoner Bankbuster, I don't think that's gonna be good enough. We might be killing them next turn. And an Emiria. Yeah, let's go to attacks. Opponent does not remove Adeline. Create more 1/1s. That's alright. That's alright. And this might be a win right here, right now. Yes! 6-1, babe. 6-2, baby. 6-2. Alright, we will have a chance at a trophy. Just a single chance. The one chance, the one and only. So let's hope for two things. Being on the play. We want to be on the play. We want to have 2 lands. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop that we don't have. And draw a land eventually. Maybe a restoration of a Gancho to draw another land. That's the only thing we're asking for. Alright, here we are for the last round. Playing White Weenie. 6-2 right now is a record. And we go first and we have 1 drop, 2 drops. And I really like this. So let's go Spur Sentinel. Aspirant putting the counters on the Sentinels makes the attacks of the Sentinel even more brutal than it already is. So let's go Aspirant. Attack with the Esper Sentinel. Put a counter on the Esper Sentinel. Opponent with a cliff top retreat. Killing the Esper Sentinel. The Luminarch Aspirant. Interesting. Hard evidence. Alright, we can portable hold this. We are flooding out, which is not very fun. We will hold on to Banishing Slash. 6 lands? I don't like it. We had just 3. Well, this helps just a little bit. So Monument. But we have to draw creatures to go with the Monument. Opponent will crack the clue. Does not crack the clue. Why? There's a key to the archive. It will allow us to draw cards. Yes, we can destroy the key now. Very good, very good, very good. That will eventually bring back... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But we want to do this first. Attack them for 2. Then we can go Elspeth. Opponent Doomblades. We will be able to bring back that in the future. And they pass more planes, even more planes. Alright, so I think they cannot counter right now this. Sack the draw from the clue. We will go -3. Looking for what? Very good things we have here. It might be Welcoming Vampire and draw card. Oh, we have to cast the creature spell for that to work. Never mind, never mind. Oh, more lands. Let's bring back Aspirant. This will draw us a card. Yeah, there's a Legion's Landing. I think I'm going to wait on that to trigger the Vampire next turn. Let's give these lifelink. Attack them for 3. And just pass. Put a 1/1 counter to the Welcoming Vampire. Discard Magma Opus, creates a treasure. Seven, 8, 9 of our lands. Alright, Chandra does not kill the Welcoming Vampire. Alright. He's just trying to burn us. We will raise them. We will definitely raise them. So let's cast the Legion's Landing. The 1/1 for another planes. Put another counter here. Give it first strike. Attack with everything. And they are now at 5. And I think I like to do this. And they have to deal with a lot of stuff now. they have to deal with a lot. Karn, that doesn't do it. Is this deck going all the way? Is this deck going all the way? You can have a expressive iteration for sure. Yes! Well, people, we drafted a crazy deck. We knew that. We just started a little bit, yeah, with an accident. But, yeah, we got 7 wins. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Let's look at the deck one more time. Look at the things that we left in the sideboard. We left all of this. We could have a totally different deck. But I think we were in the right to not play Farewell. We were in the right to not play Felidar Retreat. We were in the right to not play Maul of the Skyclaves. We even did not go against very, very big creatures to play the Valorous Stance. So I'm just really, really happy about this. And look at the deck. The deck was perfect. The deck was perfect. This is a 7-2 deck. And it's only our second cube. And we will keep this coming. I think it's very, very important for Historic Brawl players to know how to play cube. And it's very fun. So yeah, really happy with this one. Please, if you enjoyed this, if you like it, at least as a congratulations for the 7-1, please, can you subscribe to my channel? Can you leave a comment or like or any of those 3? Or watch another video if you want. Yeah, get out.